Hey guys, today we're going to show you how to replace all the parts on a Kohler one-piece toilet. They are different. Most toilets come in two different boxes. You assemble the tank to the bowl separately, but on a one-piece, they're kind of fancy, a lot heavier to lift, and they just come in one whole piece. It's a little different to work on them. The fill valve, trip lever, the handle, pretty much the same, but the flush valve especially is different. Let's go look at what common problems we'll have. This is a Kohler Cimarron one-piece toilet that we're working on today, and in this case the customer wanted to rebuild the toilet completely, so you guys get to see a complete rebuild of this single piece toilet. Now in the center of the tank we've got the flush valve, which is a pretty easy replacement. You simply push down and turn counterclockwise. It's sitting on a triangular shaped piece of porcelain and then pull out to be replaced with a new one, which can be difficult, but you basically push down the new flush valve, push it down firmly, and then quarter turn clockwise. If you can't seem to push down on it properly, or you just don't have enough grip strength, try using like a large tennis ball or something to push down, and it should give you a nice way to compress that gasket and get it to quarter turn clockwise to change correctly. That's as simple as that for the flush valve. I really don't need to get any further into it. Then we're going to go to the fill valve, which is the apparatus that allows water to go into the tank from the supply line. You can see that we changed out the shutoff valve, the emergency shutoff valve, and the supply line that connects to the tank. With the fill valve, you've got a nut on the underneath side of the porcelain. The supply line needs to be removed first, and then the nut can be broke loose, holding the fill valve on. I always recommend sucking the water out with a shop vac to keep the job clean and keep water from getting on the floor. If you get a little bit of water, just use a towel to wipe it up. Pull the fill valve out and then replace with a new fill valve. There's a little collar, a clear collar nut that slides, and you can adjust the height. You want the height to be high enough to fill up to the water line that is located on the flush valve. It sounds complicated, but it's really simple. Once the fill valve is installed at the proper height, then we tighten that nut back on, reattach the supply line, and there's a rubber tube that allows the water to go into the bowl. We're going to set that where it goes from the fill valve to the flush valve. Basically, when the toilet is filling, that little tube allows water to go into the bowl to keep your trap sealed and keep sewer odors from coming up. All there is to the mechanics of the toilet. Now all we've got left is the trip lever, or AKA handle, and the handles get rotted out and rusted, and it's a good idea to replace them. So we've got a new Kohler handle. Remember here, it's reverse threads. Beyond that, just use a channel lock to loosen it, and then use reverse threads, so lefty tighty, righty loosey. Take it off, put in the new one, and then you'll adjust the linkage so that when the handle is sitting in its stationary position, it's almost tight, but not quite. So you want it to be just a slight, maybe quarter inch of slack, and then as you push the handle, it goes to tight. That's usually about perfect. Then when you flush it, it'll operate perfectly. So now you've learned how to replace the flush valve, the fill valve, and the handle on a toilet. That's pretty much all the parts to a single piece Kohler toilet. I hope this helped, and if it did, please make sure to hit the subscribe and the like button. I really want to see you guys around next time. I really want to throw out better content for you. So leave me a comment on what you want to see. We'll see you next time. Bye now.